Mockingbird Drive is an area that we're very well aware of, does not do well in rain events. Honestly, it's not a great road when the weather's perfect. So it's been on our radar for a while. We're dealing with some unique situations where we have an abnormal amount of heavy truck traffic on there, heavy equipment traffic on there with the construction of the relief route. So that's prompted us to kind of temper how quickly we fix things and to what extent, because honestly, repairing a pothole right now is only going to go so far, especially with that heavy equipment traffic on there. Now, also, one of the other things is if you know anything about road construction or just road maintenance, the worst thing for a road is water. So before you're going to do any kind of comprehensive road reconstruction or overlay or anything like that, you've got to make sure the drainage is functioning properly. That gets us to the Mockingbird drainage project that we're currently undertaking. Started a couple months ago. Obviously, not the most ideal time of the year to start a project, especially when you're dealing with the weather the way we are. So yeah, so the whole idea is every bit of Mockingbird Drive that falls within the city, we're going to completely redo that drainage and making sure that water is moving the way it should. We'll identify any undersized culverts, anything that may be obstructing the movement of that water. And when it's all said and done, we're going to make sure the water is getting where it's supposed to be. Now, full disclosure, it's been a problem for so long. We don't know what kind of volume on an average rain event we're going to get. But as we're working through this, we'll be sure to take a step back and punt if we need to. But when it's all said and done, we're confident that your average rainfall event is going to be completely capable of being handled by what we do. It's also fair to point out we received 1.5 inches of rain last night. We've received substantially more overnight and today. That's not an average rainfall. That's going to be tough on any system, on any road, on any drainage area. So it stands to reason that the ditches are going to be full, the culverts are going to be full. If you're aware, with the Mockingbird Drive area, there's a pretty good sized creek that crosses it. So not all of Mockingbird is underwater. That creek crossing is where we see the biggest problems. Now, again, no one wants to mess with that. No one wants to deal with it. We want to make sure that water is getting through and not going over the road. But that's what the project that we're currently working on will take care of. When it's all said and done, it's going to be about $30,000 that we have committed to taking care of the drainage down Mockingbird Drive. And so we've committed to that. We've already had the contractors out there, done as much work as they could. Bad weather came, and now, honestly, it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks of dry weather before they can get out there and the dirt to be in a situation where it can be moved and manipulated properly. So, this time of the year, we may get lucky and get 2 to 3 weeks of dry weather starting tomorrow. Most likely it's going to be a little while, but our contractor is waiting on go, and as soon as the weather's good, we'll have them out there and we'll get that project completed. And then we can start looking at, okay, what do we actually do to the road surface to make sure that's in a good drivable situation. So, yeah, again, it's a situation we're aware about, we're aware of. Unfortunately, it's been a long time since Mockingbird Drive has been given any attention. But I think the proof is in the pudding that the city has not, again, already committed time, money, and resources. We've already started a project, and we've allocated the money, and we're going to see it through.